Mr Quilty.
Thank you, Acting President. I will be brief. The Liberal Democrats will be supporting this bill. The entire shambles that is the so-called National Firearms Agreement, the mishmash of differing rules between states, was designed to pursue political goals. Firearms laws in Victoria, indeed in Australia, are not designed on a rational consideration of risk and trust. They're not designed to sensibly keep people safe. No. Instead, they function to make firearm ownership so complicated, frustrating and burdensome that many people don't bother. This is not an accident, it's a deliberate policy decision to make things as difficult for law-abiding firearm owners, LAFOs, as possible. I believe that our firearms laws should make sense. They should be designed to prevent criminals from accessing firearms and to protect people from real risks. There are many areas of our firearms laws that need reform. Minimum attendance requirements of pistol shooters should go. Noise suppressors should be widely available. Toys should not be classified as firearms and require licences. Airsoft, gel blasters and paintball should all be freely available. The administration of firearm licences and registration should be removed from VicPol and given to a government department instead. This bill addresses the nonsense that we call appearance laws. Appearance laws classify firearms not on calibre or capability, but on looks. Firearms under the objective criteria would be Cat A or Cat B are instead classified to a higher, harder to obtain category, based on nothing more than the whim of the Chief Commissioner. These misclassifications do not make anyone safer. They don't protect Victorians, they just serve to frustrate LAFOs. I will be very happy to take away this discretion from the Chief Commissioner, and we can lead the way for change in other states. There's a lot of nonsense, a lot of stupidity around firearm laws, there's a lot of fear. A lot of people who want to ban them altogether. It needs to be pushed back on. Victorian firearm owners are measurably the most law-abiding category of citizens in the state. We need to be, because at the slightest hint of an infraction, we'll have our licences suspended and our firearms confiscated. And as we've been learning, once the police get hold of firearms or ammunition in Victoria, they often never come back. They get damaged, accidentally sent for destruction, they get lost. If this bill today was to pass, one little annoyance for LAFOs would be removed. We would be allowed to own firearms that we like the look of, based on their capabilities. It would be a small way for the members of this place to indicate that they respect firearms owners, that they don't think we're all criminals. Liberal Democrats support law-abiding firearm owners in Victoria and Australia. We'll always stand with them and push for sensible changes to firearms laws, making things a little bit simpler and a little bit more sensible.